Hello and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. And if you have seen my other videos for today, you know that we have covered what is new. Version 5.0.8 is here. I've got all those details for you right here on this link. Go ahead and check out the video so you know you are the most up to date on what is going on with Pokemon Duel. And if you watched my second video since the release, you will know that I pulled boosters. If you missed that, hit pause here, go to this video here and check out those booster pulls, because we have booster pulls. We pulled some really nice figures. We didn't get everything that I want, so I ended up having to craft Buzzwole to make my Ultra Deck. But we got the Mega Scissor, we got the Mega Galliade, we got the Mimosas, and we got a handful of other figures that I think could be good with the right deck build. But right now, what I have to decide is how am I going to spend my 1.2 million ingots. And I think you guys probably, if you guys have been around the block, you guys know I also have just over 1,000 Carbonite. So we're going to go on quite the little spinning spree here. The first thing that I want to do is, it's a toss-up here. So we have Formosa, and the reason why I could be leaning towards Formosa is because of the call signal. I'm not convinced that running 2 Nihiligos is the way to go with the Ultra Beasts, even with only 3 being available. I'm not convinced. So I could go with Formosa, because if I just run 1 Nihiligo and it gets sent off, I need a way to bring my Nihiligo back. And between Formosa and Buzzwole, this is the only one that has the ability to call back. But if we look at Buzzwole, I don't know why everything is taking like 3 times of me tapping in order for it to do what it is supposed to do. But if we look at Buzzwole, it has the better attack with superpower at 113. I don't know that I would go Chest Repulse on this one. Attaches a cracked marker to the battle opponent. Although, and here's my dilemma. And here is, at the end of the day, here is what has me hesitating on pulling the trigger on both of these at this exact moment. It is because they synergize well, but I don't know how I want to use them. Like I said before, I think for Formosa I need to do the callback. And if I do blue on both of them, because attaching a cracked marker would be nice if I'm running my Scissor, because then if Scissor rolls its wide attack, then I don't get knocked out, the opponent gets knocked out. So there's that going for it. But if I power up everything's blue attack, then I have the Terrakion syndrome. And if you know Terrakion, the problem with Terrakion isn't its wheel, because it's a nice wheel. It's 101 and 120, then add chain levels. It's got a nice size blue protect. The problem is when you need an attack, you cannot count on the attack. And that blue wheel, I want to say, let's just look at this real quick, because I have a couple Terrakion that we can check out somewhere in the depths here. If we look at Terrakion, see, it's only 24 for its protect, which means, thank you Terrakion, which means if I don't bump up Formosa or Buzzwole's blue attack, it's already 24. And I feel like Terrakion rolls blue very often. But I will say, Formosa is definitely getting maybe not superstar treatment, but you guys, this is what you guys came to see, right? We've got some resources here. Let's dump in a few of these. My goodness. These megas take so many resources. Now here we go. This is going to get us not even to level 5. Yes, we are sure. The good news is I'm going to get rid of one of the missed segments on Formosa. And I think it's the pretty obvious play here. I'll see what the AI recommends. I would be shocked if it doesn't say call signal. And that is what it says. I'm good with that. I can live with that decision. Basically, I can sleep with myself at night knowing that I made the right decision on this one. Let's go ahead and finish Formosa, and instantly we are under 1 million ingots. I need, oh wow, did that finish up perfect? Basically. So we needed 9,000. You know what? I hate when it does this. It just freezes. Let me know in the comments below, is your game responding a lot slower to your actions? I've noticed a significant slowdown. The little loading time here, the little loading wheel, seems to take an exceptionally long amount of time. All right, so here I am, 6,000. That's gonna put me at 1,500 short. Trying to be the most efficient that I can. I know I have a plethora of resources, but that doesn't mean I should be wasteful, right? Something is missing here. Oh, okay. So if I go there, that means that I'm just under 500 away, and I'll tell you what, I have more than enough of these common cubes. I have 98. That's going to do it. 86,380 more ingots gone. And Formosa, welcome to the level 5 club. We're going to go with call signal once again, just to make it confirm. Yes. I mean, we're not sure, but we're sure. But we're not really sure. All right, so our Formosa is done. Thank you, Formosa. I'm going to scroll back up, and just in case you guys wanted to know, in case you didn't know, it takes, I can show this to you actually, because what we have is it takes 389,908 ingots to level a UX figure from level 1 all the way up to level 5. I gotta say, I don't think I'm leaning towards blue on Buzzwole. I don't see it happening. And if I minus 400,000, that's gonna leave me 478. So we're gonna have close to 500,000 ingots left at the end of this. Wish I could remember the breakdown of what all we did. I'm interested to see where the AI feels like Buzzwole's resources should be allocated. Definitely 303, 528. Now, for those of you at home, do I think this is the best use of your resources? I'm going to say unequivocally no. I am not convinced that this is the best use of resources. So that is my disclaimer. If you choose to do as I do, you do so on your own peril. Now, I definitely know it's not going to go into Ice Punch, but does it go into Superpower? I think it could. Let's see. And it did. And that makes sense, I guess. I mean, in a weird way, that makes sense. And a 25% chance of rolling your blue chest repulse is not horrible. We'll go there. And look, it gets stuck here again. just some little quality of life improvements that, and now loading window, and I can't scroll. I'm trying to keep this video positive though. All right, let's get back down here to there and there. And then we're gonna need one uncommon. Where are you at? One uncommon. And then that's gonna bring us all the way down to 97 of the commons. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 96 commons. Welcome, Buzzwolf. Welcome to the level 5 squad. And I do apologize for having to clear up my voice. I don't know why. It's just something in the air. We are going to confirm that. All right, down to just under 500,000. That looks nice, gotta say. Buzzwolf, let's earn your place here. Now, here's the other thing. Let me show you. Let me just show you real quick what I'm running. That's not that. You guys have seen that deck. I tried this one, and that might be the way to go, but I don't know. But here, now I think this is the deck for me. I think. Not positive. But with the 2 ice moves on the 2 new UX, Suicune can go with that. We do have the cracked marker, so Scissor can go with that. Maybe this is the way to go. I don't know. I just don't know. But here's what we got. Oh, I'll tell you what we got. We get to open something real quick. Let's take this. Okay, I'm ready for you guys to open. AI tickets, and I'm glad that happened because that reminds me. I completely skipped over this because it wasn't a huge deal to me, but I know it was a massive deal to everybody else. So I'm gonna step away from the ingot spending spree for just a moment to point out, because I failed to do so in my first video today, that if you go over here to exchange coins, look what shows up first. You're gonna get 300 ingots per AI ticket. Now I know a lot of you have 999. That is a lot of ingots. So congratulations. I think that is more than fair for compensation right there. So here's what we're gonna do. I've got just under 500,000 of ingots left. I have plenty of resources, I believe. Yeah, 11 of those. What do you think I should take up to level 5? Should I go with something like this Beware, like my Bee Rabbit? I could take Beware and its pre-evolution to level 5. Yeah, I could make both those happen. Or should I go somewhere else? You know, should I go with Tapu Fini? You know, we got a couple of we got another, the Poliwrath, which makes water decks really annoying. A lot of status conditions. Tapu Fini, as you can see, is level 1. We could go that route. We could go Chandelure, also level 1. Just trying to thumb through here and see what else we have. I could finish out my Terrakion. I could finish out my Cobalion. Do I start another Zapdos? I have a lot of options here. And I don't want troll options. Like, don't tell me Latios or Latios. Do I take my Suicune and buff it up? And if I did Suicune, do I put Carmenite in it to increase the shear? That's where I'm leaning. Let's just take a look. When I do this, or if I do this. Now my game's just running really slow. All over the place. Oh, it's gonna take a lot of these. We're looking at like 300,000. Woohoo! Yeah, we're looking at just over 300,000. Oh, 293 to finish that off to level 5, and then I have all that Carbonite. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think I should do? And give me the reason why. Having seen the deck that I'm looking at running, or maybe you guys have something else in mind that I haven't even thought about yet. But if I run this deck right here, let me know your thoughts. And I'm gonna save my Carbonite. Although I will tell you, I'm almost positive that, you know what, I'm just gonna put my Carbonite, although I don't know that this needs Carbonite. Because if I do 5 more, that puts it at 33 for call signal. That might be too big. That 33 might be too big. There might not be enough attack left on this Pokemon. But I wouldn't mind taking the Ice Beam down to 19. That is... But then I lose some of the synergy with Suicune. So let me know in the comments below. This was just kind of a quick little video, but I don't want to be hasty. I'm going to run a few matches with this deck, see what I like. But I want to know, without trolling me, here's what I want. Where should I? Here, I'll go scroll through my EXs and my UXs a little bit slower. Where should I spend the last of my nearly 500,000 ingots? And tell me why. Don't just say Gorgeist, because it would be funny. That's not, I'm definitely not gonna do that if that is your reasoning why. But make your argument. Be an attorney, and you have to sway the jury as to why I need to make the decision that I make. I'm going to scroll through the rest of these. We'll speed it up just a little bit. You guys can always pause it if you miss something. But those are all of my EXs. And then I'm even going to include the rares, because there are a lot of viable rare figures. And remember, it looks like we're going to have a fighting psychic gem, so keep that in mind. And you know that the figures they release before the gem are usually broken in the gem. So keep that in mind when making your decision as well. As we wind down through the last of the rares, if there was anything you missed, go ahead and just hit that pause button. And I'm not guaranteeing that we will do a viewer's choice for the rest of these, but if you state your case, and how about this? State your case. If you see someone else's, read all the comments as well. Give the thumbs up to the one that you guys like the best. You can even thumbs up your own. And the top 3, I will review on my channel and then do the final evolution. And just remember, I will have over 500,000 ingots by the time that video airs, because it won't air today, which is, I don't even know, Thursday, February 1st here in the States. That is your mission, should you all choose to accept it. And until next time.